Welcome to the Client Attraction Alchemy broadcast, where everyday women create unconventional lives. And now your host. She loves to travel, loves to inspire, and is passionate about helping you live your dreams. Monica Mundell.
Hey, how are you, beautiful? I am doing my live before I'm heading off to Melbourne tomorrow, which is exciting. I've got an exciting weekend coming up, going to an event, and it's going to be awesome. I know it. I'm going to meet some ladies that I've met online, and I'm going to meet them in person, which is going to be awesome. And I was talking to a friend and a client today, and we were talking about mindset and how we can be our own worst enemy, stopping ourselves from having success and getting that momentum and that traction that we need in business to keep going. And I just wanted to share this message again because it's so important. And I tend to forget that too at times. And it's really all about you are what you think you are. So if you think that you're a failure, if you think that nobody wants to hire you, or you're not good enough, or if you think that you're invisible, then guess what? You are, because you basically create your reality with your mind. Your future starts in your mind. So it is up to us to design the future that we want by thinking about the future that we want, and then putting the motions in place, putting the steps into place to making it happen. It is all to do with energy. So, the energy that you send out is the energy that you get back to you. So if you are negative and you feel sorry for yourself and you are in a state of depression, then chances are people will ignore you. You will find yourself very lonely. You'll find that, friends and family will most likely distance themselves from you because you have that negative vibe, that negative energy that you exude. On the other hand, if you are inspired and you've got your mojo going and you're excited about life and you just can't wait to get things happening, then you actually attract people to you because you become like a magnet. You're like a sponge, and people want to soak up the energy because they want to be part of the excitement. We humans, we are herd animals, and we like to look up to people, to be led. We like to be told what to do. We're also inherently lazy. So instead of, that's why most people are not successful, because to be truly successful, you have to get off your ass and actually do the work. And most people, 95% of the population don't. They much rather open their hand and go, gimme, gimme, gimme. And, they don't want to do the work. They don't want to do they don't want to keep going when it's really hard. They don't want to persist with the problem and trying to find a solution. They just give up. And so, if that's the case, nothing's going to happen because you give up usually just before the momentum kicks in. And, I see that so often. And look, I've done it myself. I've built up a successful sales funnel or a business. And then, at some stage, I'm like, that's it. I've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. And just before the big kick in, I stopped doing that, whether it's like selling a product or a service or a membership site. It doesn't really matter. So we need to remember that we have the power within us to create our future. And it starts right now for us, for you, for me. What you think to do that you can do tomorrow is actually what you're going to be able to do tomorrow. So it is really important to keep your focus positive and to surround yourself with people who are supporting you rather than people that try to pull you down, people who are jealous or angry or negative. So it's hard when that happens. Because it takes a lot of of strength. It takes a lot of resilience, and it takes character as well to be able to do that, because it's easier to just say, you know what, I'd much rather be the popular kid in town and have, you know, a herd that I can hang out with than being the loner who plugs away on her laptop and puts the motions in place to be crazy, busy, successful, you know, a year down the track. That is loneliness, and that is really freaking hard. And that's why most people don't do it, because it's easier to just say, you know what, I've had enough. I've been trying to find a solution. It's not working. I'm just going to go and, you know, hang out with my girlfriends and go and have coffee, or go shopping, do some retail therapy, hang out with my mates. Yeah. So it is really all in your head. So if you're struggling right now, you need to change your attitude, because the struggles that you are experiencing right now, you've actually created them and you brought them into your existence, into your life. You can do a lot of research around this. This stuff works. So if you believe that you're a failure, well, guess what? You will be a failure. But if you believe that you can be successful, you can do whatever it is that you dream about, then guess what? You can do that too. But you've got to put the motions in place. And if you need help with the strategy or help with the implementation, then, you know, reach out to me. I can help you with that. That's what I do. I help women in business create irresistible impact with their messaging and their marketing. And I can help you build your sales funnel or your membership site. I can help you with your messaging and get really clear on your message, because that's my jam. That's what I love doing. And that's what I'm really good at. So, you know, take it to heart. I believe you can do whatever it is that you set your heart out to do, but it doesn't matter what I believe. You've got to believe it first. All right. So have a great day. Tomorrow's live will be from Melbourne. And yeah, I'll catch you then. Have a great night. Have a great day. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Well, that's it for this episode of Client Attraction Alchemy. Make sure you comment below and tell us what you loved about this video, and we'll see you for our next broadcast.